Hey guys, I don't know about you, but I had the craziest week, so I thought it might be fun to give you guys a quick tour of the farm and show you guys where we're at right now. I was going to take this guy with me, but he's being a little bit of a cocky rooster, so I'm going to put him back and let's go. So we'll start with the small coop behind me. This was actually my original chicken coop. This is the one that I actually got for free off of Facebook Marketplace and almost gave Bobby a concussion with. So right now we have the two ladies that we got from the animal control, and then the rooster was totally separate, but also from animal control. And so the two girls we think are juveniles. We were questioning, why they weren't laying. Was it because cold winter, or, was it because they're juveniles and they weren't ready yet? And I'll be damned if one of these girls didn't leave me 6 eggs over the last 2 days, and I had no idea about. So check my Facebook post and check out those beautiful eggs. They are literally like the darkest ones in my color scheme that I've got so far. So very cool. Again, this was the free coop we got on Marketplace. So behind me this direction is the coop that we got right when the big snowstorm hit. So we have the juveniles in there that we adopted late winter last year, and then we've got the additional adult hens that my friend Erica gave us. So let's go check that out a little bit more. So these girls think I have treats, so that's why they're coming out. So after I shoot this video, I'll definitely go back and get them some yummies. But let's see if one of them will let me hold them. Give me just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Hey sis, what you doing? You come out? What you doing? You gonna come out? Say hello? I don't have food, you guys. I'll bring you some more in a minute. They're very food driven, that's for sure. Lovely lady is one of my best layers. She is absolutely amazing, and she's actually the one that, like, when Joelle's kids come over, I let them hold. She is such a sweetheart. She's probably the gentlest of all the birds, and love them all, but she's my sweetheart. Okay, so as promised, ladies, here are your snacks. Snacks! There we go. So no eggs just yet, but I did collect 4 of them from them this morning, so we had a really good haul this morning. Alright guys, so ran in and got some gloves, so it is actually really cold out today. But behind me is our studio, and as my kids call it, the she shed. This will actually be what is turned into my creative space and our family entertaining space for parties and stuff after the actual house is done. It's about 1,900 square foot, and as most of you guys know, we did go with the barn dominium style. We have an Amish builder that built this for us, also who built Joelle's house and who is building our main structure. So we're just going to take a quick turn this way, and this behind me is the makings of our new home. I want to say Bob said it's going to be about 4,000 to 5,000 square foot, definitely smaller than the historic house that we lived in before, but very large. So let's go take a quick closer look at how that's coming along. So the house is going to be a T-shape, but one of my favorite things about it is, if you can see the concrete, we have stamped concrete for the wraparound porch. So very a statement porch. Very excited to eventually get to sit out on that and enjoy it. And then this first room that you see behind me is going to be our 2-story open living room. So very, very open concept with the bathroom behind that, and then we are going to have a master suite on the first floor. That master suite suite right now is being intended for guests or people that stay with us for long periods of time. And then on the upper floor, we'll have another master bedroom, and they're actually starting to build that second floor, and then 2 additional bedrooms for the kids. So again, 2 master suites. It's coming along slowly but surely. We're just excited to see the build phase finally starting. And as most of you guys have seen from the pictures, it's going up very fast. So with our Mennonite Amish builders, it's going fast. So new things every day. So please forgive me as I bomb our feed with pictures as we go. Okay, so I'm really trying to fit as much as I can into this shot. You'll see Joelle's build behind us. The exterior of her house is done, and they're finally on property. I'm so excited that my best friend is here with us. We've been here since like early fall-ish, so it is so wonderful. Wonderful. We went over and I don't say just hung out last night, but I can just drive or take the UTV down or walk to my best friend's house. It is literally so amazing. But then behind me is the lake that we had our builder dig out as well. Originally there was a very tiny cattle pond, just kind of a mosquito breeding area. So we wanted to add value to the land, and we had him put the lake in for us, and it has been so fun. It's not stocked yet, but it's been so fun to see the wildlife. You can probably hear the geese behind me. We've had troves of geese. There's 2 geese back there right now, and I've noticed a male and a female mallard that have been there the last few days. So we cannot wait to see what sort of wildlife it brings. And I will add, I'm always loving seeing the deer print as they go down there. We have quite a few deer on property as well. So behind me is one of our 3 major fields. As most of you guys know, originally the property was 20 acres, and Bob and I took 13.5, and Joelle and Nate took 6.5. So my intention, and as I started last year, was to create the flower farm with it. So this is kind of one of our expansion fields. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what we can either put in there or eventually livestock. Yes, we are talking livestock. So fun things to come in this field because it is totally large enough to accommodate many things. So behind me is the original flower field, and last year I used it for sunflowers, for zinnias, for all kinds of wildflowers, and then I also have my vegetables planted there. This year we are going to try a more dedicated raised bed vegetable section over by the house. So primarily this field will just be flowers. You can see we let the overgrowth stay over winter with so many deer on property. We could see that they were bedding down in this area, and we didn't want to disturb that. So we 100% left that as is, and we will not be tilling that area until what we think is last frost, because believe me when I say I am so ready for spring. I am so ready for flowers, and just can't wait to get everybody out to the property. At least I have to show you guys my favorite sign of spring. I'm pretty sure I counted about 5 different kinds of daffodils last year, and I think we also had lilacs were running wild as well. So while I'll have the flower farm side of things, I was half tempted to dig all of these up, move them over there, but they are in such a nice little brush area. The plan is now just to leave them where they're at and, you know, harvest anything that I needed. So we are back on the other side of the lake, and I just wanted to wrap up and tell everyone thank you so much for being a part of this journey. I am so excited to be living out here on the farm with my husband, my kids, and my best friend and her family. It's been a little over a year since we closed on the property. I cannot believe how fast time has flown, but always an adventure. And again, I thank each and every one of you for coming along for the ride. I'm hoping by summer we have the flower farm side of things open for Sunday afternoons to come out, pick flowers, do picnics, just spend some family time together. So I will make those announcements as we go. I want things just to pretty up a little bit more on the flower farm side of things, but we appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed and wonderful rest of the day.